What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to show you how to make your own simulations and invert them to Unity. At the end of this video, you will be able to make this. So first of all, we need the ember application. You can download it from the ember website. It's a fluid simulation. It's real time. That's the best thing. So you can just download it here. Just click the try for free, and you can just download. After the download, you just have to double click it, and for Emergent to work, you need a graphics card. It won't work without a graphics card because it needs a GPU to simulate the fluid simulation. So you can see that there are sample projects here. It's 3 types of sample projects. So I'm gonna choose you can choose anyone you like. So or you can create a new project and make your own kind of stuff. You can get a whole bunch of tutorials on YouTube how to make custom fluid simulations. So we can just go ahead and click the default file. I'm gonna make a fire simulation, so it's gonna load up right away. There's no loading like Unity open, like Unity slows down your time. So after that, you just have to go ahead and click the render. I forgot. First, you need to set up your simulation if you want it to be like that. Just don't touch it. But if you want it to be, if you want to customize this, there's a lot of stuff I don't know about, to be honest. Uh, can do that, I guess, and it'll be like that. So there's a lot of customization. This can be some kind of magic spell thingy, for example. And so yeah, that's how it basically works. So it's a very simple, but not very simple. I don't know what I mean, but I've never made my own simulation. But I'm just gonna show you how you can throw it into Unity and make your own stuff. So after you've gone to render, make sure you have make sure you fully use your render. You know what I mean? Okay, then it has to be full, but you don't want a cut out parts like you don't have to do that to be cut. So don't make sure it doesn't happen. And so after that, you have to make sure just wait for it. So here, yeah, it's not being cut out. So after that, if you go ahead and click it says set the directory to the render node. This is the render node. Then after that, you just have to click the render settings. I mean the export. Then select the directory. I'll need a merge a new folder renders, and I made this folder. I'm just gonna select folder, and I've already made this before, so I'm gonna show you how you can just make this. If you try to export it now and override it, this is the problem. It's very easy to fix. I'm just gonna show you. And if you play it, it's gonna be like that. It's not gonna be looped. So if you want to fix that, you just have to go back to your simulation, go to your time control, and click this, and make it to loop simulation. And if you go ahead and click render now, I mean export now, you're gonna see. Okay, I'm just gonna overwrite, and you're gonna see this thing. Can now export simulation node as looping mode of looping simulation. Loop bounds not much that exports to nodes range. So you just have to click the set bounds. It automatically set the bounds. I'm just gonna wait for it to export. Then I'm gonna show you what happened. So if you go back to the simulation, and if you see, okay, I don't know. This is the loop bound. This is the loop bound. It's just automatically sets a bound. It's some kind of in Unity. If you're using particle system, there's something called pre-warm. It's basically like that. So now if you go ahead and play it, you can see it just looks, and we have to make sure it doesn't have the cutout part on every simulation. Yeah, I thought that was a cutout, but yeah, it's good. And you can change the resolution here, and you can change the flip column, the columns and the rows. So it's like that. So, and you can change the export modes to flipbook and sequence. Flipbook is just like this. It's just one image, and in Unity you have to do that because you only will have one batch, and it's good for performance. But if you make it a sequence, it will be separate image. I think, yeah, it's like that. So if we go ahead and go to our exported exported what was it called? Export to directory, to documents, ember renders, fire. This is the one. We get this is the PNG. You can see it. So if we go ahead to Unity now, so here I am. I have an HDR PC. It doesn't matter. You just have to go ahead and I'm just going to create a plane, some kind of ground, so it can be a reference to our world. So I can just go ahead and right click, create a material. I'm just gonna name it fire. And after that, I'm just gonna go to my directory and drag it here. And after that, I'm just gonna click it and drag it onto the base map and choose this to particles, standard unlit, and go to the render mode and make it edited. So now you have to right click, effects, particle system. Then you have to reset it, and it's gonna move it upwards. It doesn't matter really. You can just make it. Oh, it matters because sorry, I forgot. If you see the shape, I'm just gonna turn on the gizmos. You can see there's a cone like that, and we have to make this a circle. Circle. Sorry, select that. Now we have to make the speed 0, and let's go to the render and drag the fire material to the material slot. And you can see it's gonna be like that. To fix that, we just have to go to the texture animation sheets. Then make this. If you saw when you're rendering, you can see it's at 8x8, the column and the row. So we just have to set this 8x8, just like that. Then there's some clipping, so I'm just gonna move it upward, and we are done. Just like that. This is our file. You can change the speed here with the FPS. We rendered it on 60 FPS. Here it is. The simulation. You can see that it's 60 FPS. It's 60 refresh rate is the same thing. It means 60 FPS. So we have to count here and make this 60 FPS. But I don't like the way this looks, so I'm just gonna make it like which font. What do you like? Just like that. And I think that looks good. And now something that we need to fix is when I come close, you can see it just goes away just like that. So we have to go to the render and increase this max particle setting size. Now if you come, you can see there's no problem. Then it's gonna make the spike. Now another thing is when we come close, it just disappears. You see that? So we can just go to the fire, click the saw camera fading. Then when we come close now, you see it's fading, but it's too much. So it's gonna make this 1.1. Okay, 0.1 by 1. Yeah, that looks good. That's way smoother. Now, yeah, that's basically it. But and you can change some settings if you want. We can use the emission and drag the image here again, and we can change the colors. but I won't change it fully. But we can just make it like red, just like that, and it looks very nice. So thank you for watching, guys, and have a good day.